Yeah, no, I be
Yes.
listening. I be listening to female general, but I want to take
Yeah.
the opportunity for salute all ABC Amber TV viewers and all of those that they don't join with for Facebook. Just make sure say you share as you join us. Today we this no this female general don't you don't really analyze that video in such a way where I think only summarize some point them for emphasis sake because it don't really talk everything where is talkable about that video because La Republic get one aim for frame Ambazonians in front of the international community like some scattered, reckless, disorderly for people. But our restoration forces are highly disciplined and they follow the international laws for in terms of war. So and they also want make our community them female general really explain them our community me they be against the restoration fighters them but the restoration fighters them they are so focused on La Republique. They are not focused on the enemy. We know say CPD and militant them they don't create their own vigilante group. They immediately torture our community. Then they come in the name of Amber Boys. They don't create all these vigilantes. Them they torment our people, torment them in the community in the name of Amber Boys, aided by the military. And if you not notice it, vigilante, they be so well equipped. So they get them. So now they just tell our people and say, me they know say as much as they're going to mind their security, the enemy and all these CPD and militant they fund all these vigilante group them for the disturb our community, kidnapping as Amber Boys. They're not supposed to be against the restoration fighters, and because by now they're supposed to know who are the real restoration fighters by now. So all these things when La Republic they do like female general talk, it's not out of frustration, out for the fact that we are winning and we are on track and we are far on course because we run with nothing, almost with nothing. We don't sustain this war for 4 years. Now we don't gather some more experience, we don't gather some more skills, we don't gather some more knowledge. That means say no, La Republic the joke, it the play because no, until Ambazonia they free, nothing will change. Our territory we must claim it by hook or by crook. As we don't determine, as we don't start the war, as they don't bring this war for our territory, we'll tell them say we own the land and we own the territory and we will control the destiny of that country, Ambazonia, no be na La Republic. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Still on that very the video, we hear some irrelevant activists where he can claim say na Ambazonia Restoration Forces they do that act. I want to tell what people they for Ambazonia where they listen, they watch we. As our Christian would always talk, say una get place where una supposed to get una information because we don't get a government. Wait till the government talk. When it's the command like this one, first thing I will go click the website, check, look, wait till where the internet government don't talk as far as that video they go on or as far as so it's they happen. First thing go look when the wait till the government don't talk because the government get investigative boards in the ground zero as I will talk past me and you because me and you be just active here, we fit just concentrate with particular zone, but the internet government is there all over Amazonia. So when something happen, you must get people they will grant where they will give them the real information as I be there. I want to tell you as one instance, when I be watching a woman where they kill it for boy where they be shooting for a head. Where they shooting for a head, when I watch where this irrelevant activity be talk, it talk say that woman could have die. But where the military shoot it, he said they not shoot that woman. So I want to tell Amazon people, we get people there for this revolution, they don't take the name for the revolution where Ambazonia flag will destroy the revolution. So we have to be very careful for who side will take our information because some irrelevant activists they claim say our restoration forces we don't see their write up. He claims in our restoration forces, and I want still let the people know say when they don't release that girl, La Republic will put a pressure for he for talk say na restoration forces they do am. When they move it out
Yeah.
of Amazonia, he will get that voice for talk. So we will know say as of now pressure must dey on top he for tell say me talk say na restoration forces they do am, otherwise they will kill it. So we get will know they will know that one, and they will pressure even the family. The family will succumb to wait way La Republic they talk. Okay, I think say for that one, we don't talk much about the girl where La Republic they kidnap am, they naked, they put am on media, they say it is sleep with La Republic them, so that it go take information, go give our restorations, our fighters. Okay, now we go now for evaluation of the 1st of October where it just passed. We go start from 2017 until now. So I will start for Lady K. When we observe the Independence Day, mostly on ground zero, from 2017. Now, how if you start evaluate to take out the present day, which one be pass, which one? Because for me, I know say this one now one of the most highest Independence Day we would ever celebrate them as far as the history be concerned. So if he dispute me, or if he act wait to talk from 2017 to the present date.
Wow, wow, wow. You know, it's amazing. That means, no, Ambazonia is free because we have made giant strides. We don't make so much progress. We don't take big step them ahead. Now, from 2017, diaspora was loud but ineffective. Ground zero was with have always been consistent. You know, now one thing that we know, ground zero and ground one, they don't remain so consistent. As the war they evolve, they change with the war. And they are still always effective in all their changes in strategy with the leadership of this interim government. You know, from 2017, people have come out, peace planned, would sing one Ambazonia to be free, we want our freedom, would come. 2018, it was slightly different. Now that time we don't change the face from diplomacy to self-defense. You will see scanty, then guns with our restoration fighter and a community that they come out for March. 2019, we feel scattered, material here and there, a bit disorganized, things happen randomly, anyhow, anywhere, no better coordination. Now we are moving from glory to glory as we march forward in this war. That means this 2020 celebration, see, if anybody get any doubts about our restoration quest, me dey see the determination wey our restoration forces them. They use them for celebrate their Independence Day. The days they know that they were independent from colonial rule, at there were no more British trust territory. Me and see that celebration. It was an extraordinary, it was uplifting, it was motivating, it was inspiring, and the message way that celebration give out. La Republic of the claim, we know this negotiation, we don't talk for almost a year now. La Republic of the claim for the mediators, them how, and they don't know who to talk to. Oh, they have already conquered. It's time for reconstruction. They have done everything. But when they see our fight and they come out for that 1st of October, they celebrate as they did. Now, so they are completely perplexed. They are confused. Now you will start see a lot more of these atrocities, this wickedness where they go the frame a young lady like that one they put and so they put the video on top for try for paint our restoration fighter. They will see the level of organization, we see the level of determination, we all see what will we see the level of how focused they are to the prize, and the prize is a liberated and free Ambazonia. So we don't move from stage by stage. We come peace more. Even remember saying that teachers and lawyers they start for 2016 before we even get to 17. We carry our peace plans. Now we need to carry our peace plan. We carry our AK, and that is the way forward. And now we know say La Republic consistently don't show we say they no get no good intention, they no get no good faith. Now only bad faith, lies and manipulation. And it's sad say some Ambazonians and go shidon that they blame na the victim. The victim here is Ambazonians because all we wanted is to live in dignity and civility in our territory. But La Republic one can forcefully oppress us and brutalize us in our territory. But we don't get to the point where we are no longer going to tolerate that. They go only do their manipulation. It's not time where a full man conference, they confuse punch and endly up and no, don't pass that stage. Now, why that way they keep negotiation? They talk one, they say we will come on the table, they change their mind, they nothing manipulate we again, we don't pass that level. So they waste their time. So long as some of us in this revolution, the republic we have no peace until Ambazonia is free. So this is where we are, and can only get better from here. And on that note, before I just round up, Comrade Eric, I will say, make anybody wey never redeem their draft, make they redeem their draft, so that more we give La Republic, put more fire for their show. We go grab that place where secretary be talk properly, so we not let go squeeze and cut her off. So now, so we get to do. So me anybody wey don draft, it don't pledge in our redeem, and now is the time. We'll make sure say you put all the necessary plan in place for see that it is redeemed by December, so that when we start next year, we will put smoke for La Republic show, fire will come over their head. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that elaboration. Thank you for the strength, for giving all the strength for the 1st of October. Yes, I'll go to the female general. Female general, I want to ask you the question. Where do you see them for this 2020 1st of October? Where you make the difference, where you see them, where you observe them, where the other past Independence Day, them, you know, be the same.
My brother, before I go knock that particular story, I want to let Ambazonia to understand, because there are some public group where they talk say they don't finally use activists to destroy the interim government. That this year 2020 there will be nothing because they don't destroy all the interim government. We don't get fighters again. My brother, when I go to their group on the 1st October, there was like, how come those people, where did they take those AK? After they take us, they don't kill all those people. They don't say, they don't increase my brother. They are confused there. Where do they take all those guns? They fighters. So actually, La République in the Rwanda say, open all the sabotage, the intake, open all the activists where they pay, open all the manipulation and influence where they do them. How come we still get that kind of fighter for ground zero with better AK not be get that gun again? Because years back we get that dead gun. How come? How do they think enter and say they are confused? They are confused as you see. So in meeting, Colonel Banku is in trouble because Colonel Banku at Tanganjipo, they talk to their witchcraft president, say they don't support Amber boys, that they don't get again. So this particular 2020 independence, so it don't bring confusion in La République camps. Even Francophones, they are forum, they are crying, say it don't back. Say no be those people they say they don't get no guns again. No people they say that they are fighting among themselves, they don't get. Everybody is shocked. The interim government of Ambazonia proved to Ambazonians that they are not talking, but they are walking the talk. They are not making noise. They are here to take on. For those people when they will go listen to those gossiper, one battery journalists when they don't know they are left from that, where images there, where facts there, where everything the show say we don't move from then gun to original AK. I don't know if that person not really an Ambazonia, because every Ambazonia where they follow mad people, pay agents, they listen for their gossip. We are not your gossiping. Everybody want gossip, maybe go open your radio to the gossip there. We as well and we are focused. When I see our fighters on the 2020, when I see AK, my brother, I can just say that the year I am so excited. I am so happy. I am proud to be part of this winning team. I want to thank our people that draft. I want to beg people that never finish to pay their paper. May we continue to disgrace those terrorists. I don't think when I say in that their group happen. We get to put more effort. Even if we don't have to get, mais c'est grave. Mais we put la Republique. They are confused. Colonel Bank is in trouble. Atanganji Paul after the talk to Haso, they are in trouble. That's why I say they don't kidnap. They don't know how to because somebody don't come this put them to shame. They don't know what to do. They don't know life their citizens. Because all those things are before them to their forum. And before them to their forum, they don't come. My people, please, we not see by ourselves say not be talking. Not be saying that the talk I yes say we not see our fighters don't risk their life by showing their faces. For 1st October, we get to try and make sure we put more material. Snappers, why not bomb? May they bomb all those La Republique when they come out our territory, why not? We get to our fighters are ready, our intelligence government is working hard. We get to show La Republique Pepe. This 2020 was just wonderful. And I want to the intelligence government team, the defense chairs, the LGS for the wonderful job. Well organized, well equipped, well done. Thank you to our fighters. Thank you for our national security council, national security council. They are doing a great job. If you never join your phone and your LGA, I beg, stop the gossipers and the noise. Join your country. Let us go to Boya. Thank you, comrade.
Wow.
Okay, thank you, female general. Thank you. Yes. Still on this 1st of October, we observe plenty in the way our boys and do not only our boys there, because the 1st of October it will take place both diaspora and ground zero. We see the celebration and for our refugees for Nigeria. We see the celebration, even though those one for prison, they don't feel do the way the other people they did, because the other people they are free people. We see the one for ground zero, and the way to look the 1st of October this year, it be different from the other one them, because the boys them for ground zero, the prisoners and everybody is speak the same voice, and he send a one message. What way if my caption where I get them all the clue for all the video where I watch them. Now say the unity where Ambazonia people with the fighter. For say Ambazonia they don't be united, or be divided. The inter government do this. The refugees from Nigeria, our resolution forces and our population, they join hand the same voice where they recognize we get a president where be led by His Excellency Dr. Ekome Sako. Now that one he captured me, because first thing are unity. When we talk about unity, ground zero, I think say ground zero don't finish work for unity. Ground zero send we a strong message, because if you watch all the videos, they hear and they say they get behind the interim government leading by His Excellency Dr. Ekome Sako. And now one thing that capture me, and then I see from Nigeria, where many from refugees from Nigeria speaking the same voice, diaspora the same voice, and prisoner the same voice. Second, we see the mobilization. It passed the other one. The boys they come with uniform and a lot of sophisticated material, where it shows say automatically the war draft. Where because tomorrow, some people start ask question. The mobilization, the sewing of material, they have material, everything with the weapons the way they hold up their hand. It tell you say that weapon they not pick and that weapon and money they buy, and the money that way we hear say the war draft, that the war draft that don't start the talk. So now some of the things in that way are Siam where this Independence Day it passed, and then tellingly we see say nearly all suburb, all villages, because some video they see come we way it is still come now where people they see say still come now. Like today I watched the one from Bonge LGA, I watched the one right for some village from inside Bonge where I don't ever expect. So and I will see say all the villages the interiors they partake for this Independence Day. So you see, say what the graph it go up, will it come out for the graph sometime next year? We want to next year until we don't get independent. So Lady K, as far as this 1st of October be concerned, we see the refugees from Nigeria, we see their mobilization. What you get them for tell a message for tell our refugees them for their job way they do them, their animation, and not only the refugees, they thank His Excellency our president for a job well done. What if you talk with the team where coordinate this refugees stuff and the refugees themselves?
Wow, thank you so much. You know, the refugee then they are so heartwarming. I want to say, see, the HSS have been outstanding. That means part of the most outstanding part of this interim government. You know, we give kudos to them for their excellent coordination, their hard work day and night. You know, we know say this celebration come few days after the HSS draft, and many of us don't make pledges, and we don't see, for example, how they don't make effort for see meet into our refugees. I mean, during the HSS draft, there's one statistics where they give away, I know I even come off my head. They say now only they get 250 something thousand refugees in Nigeria, but the UNHCR they only take care of 50. So that means the HSF will pull all these people together, give them hope, give them skills, give them training for survival. So I really want to appreciate the great work for the HSS for coordinate this celebration. And you see the people, you know the amazing thing, though they are in a foreign land, but they still sing the songs of their home. They are in a foreign land and they make the time they sang the song of where they are coming from. They sang their songs of Ambazonia. They know that they are only here temporary, and that is why we need to put all that we can, everything to ensure that there is a home for them to go back to, because now all their villages have been razed to dust. Everything has been completely destroyed. They have no home. They are in a foreign land, scattered across Africa and parts of the world. So this is a call, wake up call for us, because I looked at the children, beautiful young children, you know, celebrating with so much joy in their face, given the circumstances of where they were. And if that does not inspire you to contribute to support this interim government for the extraordinary job that they are taking care of the prisoners, the sick in hospital, with the very little resources that they have, now is the opportunity this for everyone to come together. You know, a female general mentioned that if you are not part of your LGA, this is an opportunity for you to join your LGA and be part of this great change, this liberation cause. Because until we get to Boya, we will carry all ourselves together, we will work with each other, and we will care for each other until we get to our destination. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Female General, I come back to you. Okay. You now, I will ask you question about the prisoners. We see the courage for prisoners, not only the refugees from Nigeria. We see the courage where the prisoners, even though they're for prison, but they send their voice to me, their voice to be heard, and they send a strong message for we. Say we will not say even though they inside prison, they there we 2424, and they follow all our activities, and this and we get to take care for them. So what a message if we get them give encouragement message with our prisoners them. I mean they know say we know they forget them, we deal with them 2424 as them too don't tell we say they deal with 2424.
Yeah, normally we believe before say we get to concentrate on us, but also is one for all for one. They get to understand, say we don't understand their cry. We don't see we brother die on the bed with chance because of say that they sick, like we know what spend money on them. We don't realize say they are left on their own, and we want to say they are no own anymore. We in the diaspora, we don't decide with the people interim government led by Excellence Dr. Sako say they are no more alone again. We go gather for them and care for them, and we want to appreciate because many of them for prison they write me time to time, encourage to say we dey with una, we endorse Excellency Dr. Sako. We cannot say person will leave us for them. We endorse our Excellency Dr. Sako. We dey una back. Una don't forget us. We want to tell our prisoners we can never forget una. Una be our brother, una be our family. Una did the reason why we dey fight so that we will be free and go back home. Una remain strong for all those. Please, we get to be our brothers keepers. We get to support our prisoners and our refugees. I get mothers and sisters for Nanda, small girls that they are following man just for food. Our prisoners are sick in a prison in Kondengi and all over La République. They don't take them to hospital. Our boys are dying day by day in prison because they don't even have medication. Small sick kids we brought out of prison. Are they very happy say our interim government don't remember them and they are doing their best now to talk say brother no go die say because of fever. Our brother no go die say because of say medication. Our refugee no go on the street again because say the for food. So I encourage every Ambazonians, my people, please, before you go sit down in the house, they enjoy. Remember those prisoners that are in prison La République hands. They are dying just because of 5,000 francs or 2,000 francs for medicine. Remember our mama and our refugee from Nigeria. I beg, we get to survive. I am talking with tears in my eyes because I know what they are going through. When our people are sick in Koneki, they will say les anglophons, n'est pas even parti dans le pays, n'est pas even l'indépendance. I know how they treat our own in La République prison. I know how they treat our own. I can tell you better because I know big mentality. I know how wicked they can be. I know say that they are against our people because they say we want to go. Yes, we want to go and it's our right. We get to support our prisoners. Please, $1, $2 can go a long way. We get to stand with them while fighting on Ground Zero and also stand with our refugee. Please, if you have not contributed for the humanitarian war drive, please just do something for our prisoners and our refugees. Thank you so much, comrade.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I think say for that one for the Independence Day, yeah, we don't talk and we will go to the last issue so that we after this one we go around the show because one of our guests I think he get a program so that and by the way we know we'll call today so that the show it go be a brief one. The last issue of the day we will talk about our fighters. We don't observe the Independence Day, yes. I will start with the female general, UAB general. We don't see our fighters them how they demonstrate for the Independence Day, good and fine. But what advice now we give them now because some of them don't show their face, some of them they don't be show face, they don't show face now. What advice, like a female general, what advice we tell them now when they listen, they watch we say, me they take precautionary this thing, me they take precaution. They take precaution for themselves so that me military and we get infiltrators the way when they give the hideout so that me they don't mingle among population. So what advice now like a military general, what advice we give this our boys the way they don't show their face outside and military will start hunting them now, they will take their picture now they show people. So what advice now if you tell them?
Our restoration forces, my brothers, my fighters, my heroes, we are proud of una for what we don't do for the 1st of October, our Independence Day. But now we wanna say we want you to Boya. We want to reach to Boya and hug una and say thank you. As una don see, we get a lot of no be anybody wey dey come on social media say Ambazonia wey una go take the call. No be anybody wey call una for diaspora wey una go take the call. Una get to be very careful. Una get to stay away of woman because they go use na woman to una get to be careful on how una dey mingle outside. So all those people wey dey get their faces out there should be extra careful. Avoid going on public places. Avoid going where there's too much gathering. Please take care of yourself. Any woman wey if they want to stay away of woman, they go use na woman to trap una one by one. Please avoid woman and avoid own Ambazonia brother wey you no trust am 100%. Avoid to tell where you are to your brothers. Avoid any video, forward video again. Please for now. Una remain safe and focused. Una take care of una self. Abeg. Thank you so much, comrade.
Thank you for the advice for our restoration forces. I'll go to Lady Kesia. You two, you work under, you work for background. I know say you contact 1 or 2 fighters, or you get or you belong to a LGA, but Ambazonia Restoration Force they listing for you. What advice if you tell them? Say Independence Day you don't pass very successfully. Now, for reserve their own life. What advice if you tell them now? Say, okay, when I don't do Independence Day, yes, you don't go out successfully. What advice if you tell them for preserve their own life? Because when you get numerous call them, either they use a girl for trap our restoration forces, or our restoration forces go mingle among population, they set tea or they kill it, or you hear say a diaspora call you for make take money, they trap them. So and if you see most of our fighters they kill them, they don't kill them. I say that for war from they kill them now trap. So wait till you advise them.
Yes, and you and female general don't really mention most of the common trap the way La Republic they put on for cash our restoration fighter them. And I want to emphasize on this particular aspect of gathering in group. Me no begin attend cry die them or so anything for village because they don't know who be who where they come for that cry die. Me no begin think say oh the community there we. You don't know who be black leg inside that community. So na get for be for the position where that you watch their back every moment. Like now, so where they are kind somehow can be identified by 1 or 2 people. Them me no say whatever way they do, me they mind their security. And what did this one mean? Say they be gorilla fighter, like I be trying to remind one of them. Say they be gorilla fighters. Say they will she don't do their survey their target. Set out 5 routes, entry and exit, many options, and they not go be more than 3 in one going into in a group to one direction. They get for be 3 or less. So that small thing there, and then they get for be able for know where each other is. So that communication between them and that plan and implementation is be very important so that they will all come back safe. And also, and one thing too I want to talk with them now, me they avoid WhatsApp groups. WhatsApp group, me they just avoid them. We get LGA and county structure. Most of the way that they listen to me now, they know if you call me and they ask you which LGA, which county, and they put you straight to your security chief. We get security ANSC coordinators then for diaspora where they handle affairs of restoration forces from each LGA. So make they avoid for just to see anybody for some WhatsApp group or they see anyone for Facebook where they shout Ambazonia, they start the column. And also people in the way they go to call them because I know La Republic also don't they use Nigerians. They use Nigerians for calls they want to support your restoration forces. I don't receive 3 or 4 calls of verification where they try to verify say the person don't call say want support a restoration fighter, but they insist they get one thing they always do, they insist say they want to send the money now directly to the restoration fighter. But when I tell them me they put on here, so me I will get it to them and I will bring them feedback, they will refuse. So make who know say They use other people, other nationality people. They aim say they are for your cause, and then they create issues. We know a lot of people there, they don't bring money, can't contribute for any of some of our ventures then for the revolution, and then they create more chaos than that money where they bring them. So we get to be very, very vigilant and very wise. And also this our restoration forces, they not get a permanent base. No, no, no. I don't always and always tell them you cannot have a permanent base. You get for the move from place to place. Their safety and security get for the change, or you get for the because of that, you get for the change your location all the time. Unless you don't put, if you want to get a permanent base, that means like Republic get for break 5 barriers of resistance or minimum of 5 barriers of resistance before they get to that base. That means say before they want break one barrier, the other rest they go don't get their information and move. So that kind of thing. And then someone then told us say you woke up, say you wake up for night, tiptoe, go sleep for some house or some friend. No, 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 no. All that thing them they get for stop. So our restoration forces get for take their security consciousness to another level, because like we don't talk from the beginning of this show say the La Republic in desperation don't take a different gear, because they be the try to deceive the world as they always do, manipulators, liars from the beginning of this union, knowing now why that way would we still fight after 60 years, say we cannot stay with this type of evil, brutal people and regime. So we cannot. So because of that, they will be killing. The brutality, the bloodshed is not about to reduce. But we get forget a mindset say La Republic don't show with their colors, and all we go take us forget what we supposed to get is that resistance until we are free. And when we are doing the resistance, let's apply wisdom. Sometimes not only force, even those that in the community, because I don't understand why we still have frogs feeling free in our territory. Add more extra maggie for anything, do something. Everybody should. That means I dey always talk for this show and say we get for weaponize every aspect of our existence in Ambazonia. We get for make it a weapon. If you did do something, you make for way things can happen. We get for behave like the people of Vietnam. So that La Republic one pack common, no man no go tell them. So all those are people in Amazonians where they feel free, like say the thing, and some people they are think, and they see some people they carry activity like say they want no concern them. But that is why we get a lot of people killed. You see people that go the party. So our restoration forces for under no reason should they attend any party or any gathering, because their movement should not be more than 3, and they should always have 3 different direction they can escape to as they move, and they have to be able to communicate among themselves so they could get sick now. Because we know say La Republic don't take out network for most places, and now why that way people that we get for the pay their draft, so that we get these restoration fighters and good range walkie talkies so that they can use it to communicate for their own security. Thank you very much. I can go on forever about this, but for now I'll leave it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. He didn't say you be defense chair for some county. Because the way the way you talk for the defense issue, I think say our restoration forces don't get too very well. I don't you don't send a clear message. Then me to add my voice to for the female general and Lady K for advice our restoration forces say make them know say this war we will fight. Them don't decide from the day where you decide to sign the oath say Ambazonia citizens they will sleep while you day overnight to protect them. From that day where you decide to be a restoration fighter, no say you go day awake for night while other people get for the sleep. So you get to know say you don't take na a load for protect your people while another people dey. So we not get for sleep mingle around the population. Now gorilla fight with the fight. We not be na inside bush. People they see una once a while. They don't suppose they see a restoration fighter anywhere around the town do the patrol. They see you now once a while. And una come out na for mission. Now so una life will be preserved, because the regime now it be very desperate, and people do a day way they be desperate. So Murphy say a restoration fighter just for 5,000 just one bottle beer. It tell military man say na registration fighter it is stable so and so place. So we get to be very caution. We get to be very caution to preserve our life, because when the Independence Day come, all we want celebrate with you now. We no want hear a story say this man be do this because of this. So I will not forget about women's for now. Now forget about women, or anyhow not forget about women for now, because they use plenty now women for trap now. So now my own voice I add up wait way the two speakers they don't talk. While we will round the show for tonight, I will ask the female general me get a last word to the people of Ambazonia, the refugees in Nigeria, prisoners, and Ambazonia as a whole.
Yeah, I want to appreciate everyone, Lady K, comme Eric. I want to appreciate everything. I want to appreciate all Amazonian that is watching us today. I will start by my restoration fighters, because na them be hero, na them dey on the ground. So I want to tell my restoration fighters, say kudos. See the job wey General do this yesterday. Wonderful job. 21 guns salute my restoration fighters. I want to salute our free marshal. I want to salute all our restoration fighters for Grand Zero to say una cafe day up. Kudos for the great job una dey do to make La République confused. I want to tell our prisoners in prison, say we are Ambazonians and we are going to Boya. Una remain strong and safe for us, because Boya, here we come. For all our viewers, ABC TV viewers, I want to let you understand that we have an enemy, and the enemy is Republic. We get to understand that we don't pay many Ambazonians to distract confusion in this revolution. I want to beg all una to avoid gossip and manipulation. Let us our entertainment. Of course, we have only one interim government, led by the Excellency Dr. Sako Ikome. We have only one people interim government. We now get to trust and support and stand strong with una interim government. We now forget distractors. We now forget back members, because it's never Ambazonians. We are not fighting for Biya to go. We are fighting for total restoration of Ambazonia. So whether Biya is around or is not around, is not our cup of tea. So stay away of any distraction, any language agent, and focus. Live free of fight. Ambazonia must be free. Again, for Amba Focus, thank you once again. May una remain strong. Keep writing. Sponsor our fighters. Sponsor our refugees until we reach Boya. I want to assure una, say we are winning deeply. We are winning fatly. La République is confused. Live free of fight. Ambazonia must be free. Shortly the revolution. Long live Ambazonia. Long live our MC, Dr. Sako Ikome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I go to Lady K. Yeah, last message to the people of Ambazonia tonight.
Thank you, thank you. I want to really take this opportunity for thank all our faithful ABC Amber TV viewers, and especially those in the diaspora. And I want to thank all those the way that they make all the effort for say ABC is up and running, especially our ABC club members. I want now go for our restoration fighters, that we have so much to do, and their security and safety be very paramount to us. Like Comrade Eric don't talk, we want to celebrate Independence Day with them. So as much as we strategize and plan, we must apply an extraordinary caution in every venture and activity or target we plan to do. So we really appreciate their bravery, their courage, their inspiration. You can have the situation where a whole fighter will call me and say, Queen Mother, stay strong. We Ambazonia will be free. When a fighter that he call me for diaspora, the encourage. Now how you went and think about such people, and people in there for diaspora, yeah, they make excuses for why they're not doing what they're supposed to do, is very sad. So all of us get to wake up to the reality that Ambazonia is here to stay, because it started even before. You see, the struggle started even before people like us were born. So if this our generation have decided that is a never again generation, and we must see this to the final end. We must see this to the end. So I'll encourage everybody where he don't pledge a draft and he never pay. So me they come out, me they pay their various drafts them. That include ABC draft, the humanitarian draft, and all the pledges they make for their counties and LGA. So it is very important as we prosecute this war, because the interim government don't show their organization and ability to produce results on the 1st of October. See how everyone come out well organized, well focused. So now, so we'll continue for show forth the usefulness of your continuous support, because Ambazonia must be free. And I'll thank you once more, Comrade Eric, for making this a very smooth and simple, lovely, informative show. And thank all our viewers once again, and always stay tuned on ABC TV. Thank you all for watching.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, the female general and Lady K, for the invitation. I hope next week, same time, we are going to have another show. I want to use this opportunity for thank all the Ambazonia people all over the world, and especially Ground Zero. The unity will be the cry. I want to thank our Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome for his brave and intelligence way of doing things, where you don't make the draft, you bring all man, the draft draw all man, bring that together, and Ground Zero copy them. He tell we say as the diaspora don't be united under one leadership, them two for Ground Zero, they don't be united under one leadership. Now why that way you see all man talk one voice, send one clear message. I want to thank the biggest voice of the revolution, Chris Anu, where now they behind the dashboard. Now they make as it they behind it, they make the image. Me Ambazonia people they watch the image with the see now. I want to thank you so much, because without he, I don't think say some of them, without them, I don't think say the revolution don't if them for the place where then I want to thank you so much. He voice just a voice alone for the revolution. When he talk, La Republic must panic. So I want to thank you so much for your effort, and we see he dey since money, he dey after program, the other program finish. Now he still don't come for this program, because he say me this program run smoothly. So I want to give kudu. And then I go again to the Amber draft. Any man we don't draft for Amber World Draft, ABC World Draft, you get to show up, you give your money, so that as you watch these images, it be so nice and beautiful, so that at least me the money to motivate, and then for buy more equipment the way it go make the show it look more nice. So anytime we don't draft for Amber ABC TV,